direction.
Now we're gonna go visit the jail. We gotta see what kind of information we can get there. Whew, my eyes, Jesus.
Oh, what does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
We were just over there. Real far over the water. Ow! What the fuck? Alright.
Prepare yourself. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
If people want to fight me, then let's bring it.
What's going on with the world?
Hugo! Hugo, talk to me! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! There's the second one.
Trouble now.
Not with you. Christ.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo!
I think you've got some problems, Breft.
Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
Well, why is that? Can you elaborate?
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing.
They were just using Hugo.
But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh?
Was it your gang? Your gang killed his parents and then he worked for y'all without knowing?
Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself.
Christ.
It was hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground.
Damn, that's really up there.
Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him.
Thanks.
In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole. With a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. You'll find Lanzo there, along with the rest of the snakes. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself. The more the merrier, eh?
This guy's such a dickhead, but hey, it works out. Thanks. Yo, Hugo!
What do you want now?
I'm here to tell you the truth. Lonzo's the one that killed your parents directly.
He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he?
He probably did.
No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you.
You know it to be true, Hugo. He threw you to the wolves. Look at this place. Okay, so awkwardly, I'm also supposed to, like, bribe one of the guards to let Hugo out? Or some shit like that. And, well, obviously, we've got a little bit of a problem with that. Let's see if I can, let me Google this real quick. Okay. Let's see what we can manage here, but first, we've got this other job we're here for.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye?
No, I'm here to find out some information. Who hired you?
Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars.
I'm a little indifferent, but, like, you could still help out.
Ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye?
Of course not. That's why I'm trying to find out more information. Fuck.
Go on then, and don't come back.
I need to have 5,000 gold. No. I gotta go sell some stuff.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Oh boy. Well. Shit, yeah, okay. We'll just go sell some things. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Here's what we're gonna do. The mission says I should immediately go to the ancient battlegrounds and kill Lonzo. So I shall go do that.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Then I can just ferry stone back. Hopefully I should have 5,000 gold by the time I'm done with this little bandit stomp.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Alright, let's take our shortcut.
I espy a hobgoblin.
London is its weakness, and our strength.
We're so lucky there was that little ledge.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of
Nice. Wah! Ah, man, the fucking tornado took the body away.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
I don't know why her augural flare, like, disappears sometimes. She already barely uses it now. Jeez. Break it up. No squashing anybody.
It would seem the creature was carrying something.
I don't know which creature you're talking about. Hey, we're leaving. It's too late. If we wanted to take you out, we would have.
Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
So when they say they're in the ancient battlefield, where exactly? Spiders! Because when they say ancient battle, they could be talking about that. That would be a good place for a hideout. You know, besides the skeletons that occasionally show up. Find a way to persuade him to talk. You mean bribe him? I could try. Lanzo, where the hell are you? And where's the damn dragon? And also the Cyclops also hasn't respawned here? That's another sad one. Hold on. I'm gonna use the catapult. Whee!
Leave it to me. Shall I assist?
Another!
Of course.
Well, the world does shake a little bit over there. This might genuinely be opening a path.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Wow.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Alright. Send it! Launch me over there! Well, let's check the front real quick. Londo! That's the skeletons. Oh, it's the skeletons and Londo's guys.
Not bad. These people are intruding when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our bones.
Oh! Ah, fucking thief.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
They just were living side by side with the skeletons until we came in. They might just be straight up.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you.
Greetings,
When I know
friend.
it, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. True enough.
Folks. I don't know who this is. Oh shit, he's a merchant. Get up, bud.
This can't be happening. Well met, sir. How might I... be of service?
Hey, do you take... Yeah. Just take everything we've got. Okay, well maybe not everything.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, Jesus.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Whoa! I try to aim my bow.
Take that!
Ow. Yeah, well, I got a bow too, but this one's magic.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Where the hell is Lonzo?
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
When better to use this but in the midst of battle?
Hey
You
there.
know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
I don't want you to see the Mara though, so...
Should be of use.
Let my magic grant you an elementary boon.
And that's that, dude. His people bugged out immediately.
You? This your work then?
Hugo, you weren't supposed to be
I
here.
came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now?
Live an honest life.
An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now.
That's not true. It's just, this
Oi.
is...
Listen,
What's up?
do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened?
You always can.
I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets. And no one would want me working for him, would they?
I know of a place that might.
You know of a place I could work? Where?
Isaac's Wares.
You think I could work there? For true?
Yeah, he's not gonna work anymore. His family died.
What? You went out and looked for a job for me?
No, I technically created a job opportunity for you. I'm an, you know... You could consider me an industrialist, Hugo.
Why? Why would you put yourself to all that trouble?
It was funny. It was really, truly... Normally I would have done the moral thing and just not done the whole book thing with Isaac, but it works out, I guess, because now Hugo can take over.
Give it a try, I suppose. Not sure how it'll turn out, but it's a start at least. I'll do my best not to make a mess of it. Oh, and thank you, cuz.
All right. I didn't expect him to show up here. Oh my god, he gave me the frosted edges. Or, well, somebody did.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Maybe I'll upgrade those frosted edges to have intense knockdown. I already made the upgrades all the way once. I could do it again. I would like to get some, like, a new set of daggers, but it's just not happening. Not yet. I think we really do have, like, kind of the best set of stuff I can get before hitting main story endgame. Alright, Lonzo. You can join the rest of the hundreds of decaying bodies in the ancient battleground. Fertilize the earth. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't expect him to make it over here, because the information I saw was like, oh yeah, if a day passes, Hugo breaks out of jail, and you'll find him dead
An
where
unlikely
Lonzo is,
location for a
or
path.
you can help him
Might
fight
have it
Lonzo.
leads to a hidden hoard
But I
of treasure.
teleported here.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Which, definitely isn't like an entire game day passing by, so what the hell, right? Yeah, let's see what's going on over here. This opened up, so what's hidden back here? Yeah!
I sustain it's yours to do.
A Wakestone shard and seeker token, huh? Alright, I'll take it. I had seen the clips of like this catapult being used. But it was only on like the 5th thing where I'd seen someone be like, oh my god, it's cool that opens up a path.
'Tis a ballista, Arisen.
This could grant us an edge in battle.
Whereas originally I was just like, oh, you can just fire a catapult for barely any reason. But no, there are rewards to be had. Alright, we're not too far away from Rest Town, so we'll walk back the manual way. I gotta find out what's going on with
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown
the
tired
trouble.
from our labors.
And then now we have a store again where I should be able to buy a fairy stone.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
We're good. If the elves had like way more story things to them, I would I'd permanently have someone with the woodland wordsmith, but you really can't just kind of go in, do a bunch of their missions, and then leave. Never to like need to understand what they're saying ever again. You know, Glynweir speaks English. Darren will speak English with you. At least after Glynweir's mission. I don't know about like beforehand.
As a matter of fact, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
I still don't know who she says that to. She's saying that to Freya, who has like a high burden or like encumbrance thing, or she's saying it to me. Yeah, the guards are active today. Okay. So we got a couple of choices here, because I don't think I have the time thing on this candle in the store mission. But for the sake of it being relevant in our minds currently, we'll go and do it. And there very well may be something time-based tied to it now that we've like started the mission. You know, just because we don't have a hourglass indicating a fill condition doesn't mean that we can't still have something bad happen.
You go on through.
And the time it takes me to bring this bribe money.
All seems well here.
All right.
Beg pardon, sir, but I can't let you on.
Why? It's because it's too late in the day.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Bet you can let
Walking
me on
everywhere
now.
is certainly tiring.
Out of the car, quickly now. This ox cart's bound for Back Batar. Want on, you'll need to pay up then.
Take me there, Antonio. I'll defend you if trouble shows up. Which I hope it does. As long as it doesn't destroy the ox cart. Alright. Let's go visit the apothecary. I wonder if the name updates.
It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked Empress Nadinia. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
Hold on, I'm trying to make
A
it to
guide is
Isaac's
most welcome.
wares.
Now we shan't lose our way.
All right, Hugo. Hey.
Oi there, cuz. Come to check up on me, have ya? No need. I'm faring all right. Turns out I'm not too bad at this, I think. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, like I said I would. But there's a lot I just don't know yet. Still, I've kept my hands clean, that much I can promise ya. Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? Not when you were the one who found me this work. If I did slip back into my old habits, your name would suffer for it more than mine.
Aw, Hugo, thanks for looking out for us.
Welcome, and well met.
Let's see what you've got on you. So... he sells some bandanas that are cross vocation. And he's got the fairy stone, which would be so tempting for me to grab, but gotta save some money for the
Come
bribery.
again anytime.
What did
Not
we?
buying? That's just as well.
What did we just get
Better
experience
to be
from?
selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent
Oh.
judiciously.
Oh shit! Oh, the front's taking some big hits, huh?
Saurian was most effective.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Wait, actually, wait, stop! Everybody chill out! Fuck.
That's it.
There's a mission where you gotta get poisoned by those stupid Saurians. And that would have been a perfect
I shall take
opportunity
this
for me to just
opportunity
grab
to
it,
observe our surroundings.
get poisoned, and then run off and see if I can skip the first step of the mission. Shit. Well, I
Mayhap
wanted
you
the
will
Griffin to
think
come
this a
over
trifle,
here.
But I did not take to being a mage straight away. It was some time before I managed to wrangle my spells under control. Now I bear the title of sorcerer. If a foe needs magical retribution, pray look to me to dispense it.
We're okay. I know you'll get the job done every time. They did release a patch today for all platforms. It was the one that like adds. I think now you can actually start a new game from the main menu. Which beforehand, if you had made a character and you were like say on the console, you were kind of screwed. You had to like you probably had to like delete your character through the console like menus. Yeah, it was a bunch of small changes. I need some big stuff, and I need like kind of a maybe a roadmap, a plan on what they want to do. That would be nice too. Does this lead to the jail? I think it does. Like, I don't need an exact plan. Like, oh yeah, on May 5th, we're gonna be releasing this. I just need a, hey, we do plan on releasing like a DLC within the next few months that adds like post-game content or something.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I don't think they replaced their guards
It is
in
not
time.
our place to hurry the Arisen.
What's this? Come for another laugh, have you?
Yeah, here, have some gold.
Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed.
Uh-oh.
If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
Is he still alive? Oh boy. Report back to Sir Manella. So, if Hugo breaks out, I'm pretty sure he kills the guy. Breft.
Reckon ye must be. Suppose I got this job. If you want to know who I'd.
I don't know what to do, because I also just killed the snakes. Or at least Lanzo. So... shit. I also wasn't expecting to have to go back to Manila. God damn, dude. Definitely one of the more annoying treks in the game.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Alright, screw it. Take me back to the volcano island.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
First order of business and see what the upgrades cost for slapping knockdown damage on my frost daggers. Because 222 is not a lot. Maybe I can make it huge though. Electrum and Cursed Delahan Bone, huh? Okay, so that is basically what we would get with this maxed out all Dwarven, which isn't 330 doesn't sound that exciting.
Many thanks.
But you know, hard to know where exactly those would get applied. I think I just have to accept the loss. Take the L on daggers not having a hell of a lot of knockdown power, you know, in exchange. They do so much elsewhere.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foe. I will protect you.
It just feels really awkward using this mace during a part where like a lot of the enemies we're going against are like
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
fire imbued, fire resistant. And they made the change from the first game. In the first game, if you had a like set of fire daggers or something and you had a mage cast like ice magic on you, your blades just changed to ice, which was I kind of liked that. But in this one they're like, no, you chose a fire mace, it will always be fire.
To the hobgoblin!
It's one of those
That was well fought. There's no one standing
those game
who might say
choices that
otherwise.
I kind of like, I kind of don't like.
Spur us into the next.
Ooh, fuck. The damage shan't be wasted. I do need money. Thank you, goblins, for participating in the economy, one way or another.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Down the wrong.
Oh, shit! These aren't friendlies!
You'll not live to regret this.
GaLm hasn't respawned, right? Oh god, it has!
These things have been felt, Matt. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
That's not the crystal I thought would break. Me doing all that? I'm worried, just living my life as an archer. You got weak points, I'm shooting them.
Tis the simplest strategy that our foe knows to use. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike here it recovers. This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together in unity.
Alright, now we can go for daggers, I think.
I sustain yours to you are in need of something. Allow me.
Nice! Hey, bud! I don't want that! Ugh. Ah.
This foe is nigh unstoppable. We must do all we can to prevent him from losing his temper. How are we meant to attack it?
You punch the ground so I can shoot your stupid arm. Hit the ground with your other arm. Your other arm. Oh, well, that's not good.
Under attack.
You fucking Griffin coming in to ruin the fun,
The
huh?
moment of the decision may spell our doom.
Yeah, well, yeah, this was a dumb idea on your part, Griffin. Oh! GaLm's dead! Look, you don't get knocked down, you just die standing up. That's all that happens.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Alright, Freya, get up.
I'm grateful to you, Arisen. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Hey, some of these things can be sold. Really, like, the vast majority of random ass materials. Like these magic metals, for example, should probably just sell them. I've seen a myriad of recommended
It's
ways
frightfully warm here.
to
The
like
result of
earn
volcanic
money.
activity, I expect.
One of
Remain
the ones that amuses me the
Clouded
most
mind
that
shall
I've
serve you
read.
poorly in an ambush.
So apparently, if you buy grapes in Melv, like you just buy a bunch of grapes up in Melv or like the general Vernworth region, and then you let some of them ripen and then go to Bak Batal, you can sell them for like significantly more money than you purchased them
This
with.
seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind for when night falls.
So they said basically, I think it was your initial investment is 39,600 gold, but your return investment is like 100,000+ gold. So, you know, I guess it's a good thing there isn't, you know, there's like a half economy, like, you know, things will sell more, but it's not a real active economy. So you can kind of just abuse it. Because obviously a lot of it just comes down to passing time so that you can buy the grapes again and then fast traveling. Okay.
Focus. The battle continues.
Get back here! Alright, well now you get to go in a fucking tornado. Yeah, I'm always amused by methods of getting rich that way. I participated in them many times. I think the latest game I did that in was like Everspace 2. That was like the last thing I did before going on hiatus with that game. Was just
There's ought to be found
fucking
there.
like an hour of going back and forth, or 2 hours of going back and forth, buying stuff in one region and selling them in another, so I could get a lot of money and buy one of the more expensive ships. I still miss my double jump.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Well,
ought to put it to
I feel
good
like I'm
use.
probably not going to get the best result on this mission because I don't really have... Like, all the snake people are dead, so it's kind of a dead end to this investigation. But maybe she'll be fine with that.
The brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Interesting. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. But if Her Majesty is to be protected, we must flush the betrayer out at all costs. Might I beg a moment of your time, Sir Arisen?
Yeah, keep it going.
What I'm about to reveal is known only to a select few in all Batal. I trust you will be prudent.
Depends on the information.
During his interrogation, the brigand let slip that another assassin would be sent to kill the Empress.
Oh, shit.
In the name of caution, Her Majesty has taken up residence in a location known only to me. There she will remain till the danger has passed. My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody, and that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace Road.
That is
It is my hope that this will lure the mastermind to the fore.
This is not what you just said. Not even close. But all right.
For you.
Shall we seek some answers?
Who the fuck am I gonna tell the snakes? Sir Manella asked you to speak with the brigand. All right. Leak information to the coral snakes.
I've weapon. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind.
Greetings, ma'am. I want you to take take these magic metals. Not the electrum, the electrum I need.
To pack up and leave.
I'm just really desperate for money. Look at these griffin pinions. 1,200 for 2. Sheesh.
What with the volcano? Much obliged.
All right.
No purchases to be made today, I see.
Oh, actually,
I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Truth be told, I'm of half a...
do you have a fairy stone for me? Yes, good. I'm gonna
Mine
fucking
to
have to
pack
come
much
back and forth
obliged.
here, so... I've got plenty to spam.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?